Shellraiser 44 here with another stream of MLB the Show 17. I'm going to continue my road to the show here with my pitcher for Boston, Damien Michaels. Ought to be fun. We'll see how it goes. It's such a pain in the ass. Getting the sound to work properly is such a pain in the ass on this thing. Still no sound. Bear with me, guys. Freaking annoying. Why are you not working, you piece of crap? Sorry, bear with me, guys. I'm trying to get the game sound to do what it's supposed to freaking do. I have to do this the way that I don't want to do it, which is going to be where I can't hear it. Now I can't hear it, but you can hear it on the stream. Doesn't make any sense. But so we can get some sound on the game, I guess we'll do it this way, and I'll just have to put up with not hearing a goddamn thing. Cool, I guess. Alright, so anyway, we're jumping into Red Sox pitcher Damien Michaels. I did make some adjustments to gameplay style and that sort of thing the last time I streamed. So give me 1 second here. I'm gonna go grab some water, use the restroom. I'll be right back, guys. Okay. Jumping into the game here. I don't know what the deal is with that whole situation. It's really frustrating because there was a guy that was like, you know, do your actually go into configure video on the Elgato HD60S itself and adjust the setting to analog. But when I go into configure video on there, it doesn't have an option for, like, it comes up with just a blank screen. It doesn't give me the same screen that he had, so I don't understand what I'm doing wrong, if I have it hooked up wrong or downloaded wrong or what the deal is. But in order to have game sound playing, I gotta have it set to go to TV only, and I just don't get to hear the game. So I'm annoying. We'll get over it. Here we go. Why is that even on?
Center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury as he begins this one as the fourth leading hitter in the American League.
This is not.
And we are.
This is not right. Your analog thing. Okay. Throwing meter on. Blah 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 blah. View defense. Dynamic. Warm up relievers. Blah blah blah. Any difficulty, dynamic, directional. I wanted to do pure analog for that too. Wanted to do stride. I fixed all this last night. I don't know why it's being so dumb now. View is pitcher center. Okay. Fly the damn changes.
Underway from Fenway.
All right.
As the first pitch
Now
of the night
the,
is taken for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Because I just like it more.
And the changeup is way low that time. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch.
I'm going to have to turn that off as well.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line.
It was okay. Keeps the ball from the zone. Not so bad.
2-2.
Could be worse.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and Ellsbury's a ground out victim to open up the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know, I don't use many cliches.
I guess I could technically
have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde's known for that low strike, man. Sometimes maybe even a tad bit low on the knees, but that's...
No ball, 2 strikes.
Okay. Keep making changes here, trying to get things all set up. This is pissing me off. My settings are all fucked. But whatever. I'll get used to it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Pedroia has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Greg Bird. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow,
Nice.
not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Nice.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan
Yeah,
in the
put him away
upper
with the
deck
curve.
for a souvenir.
Mm.
That misses,
Way
and
to lay
we're
off
even
that
at
one,
2-2.
too.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him
Yeah.
to chase at it. We'll see what they go
No
with
hitter
now
gone.
after that didn't work out.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
Here's
number
Brett
11.
Gardner now.
Brett
And this one's in the
Gardner.
dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Oh, shit.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Late that time.
I forgot with
for a
runners on
strike.
base, you have to
Goodness
shorten the
gracious,
motion,
Matt.
and I'm sitting
100
here
miles an
holding
hour.
it down way
No
too long.
wonder he swung and missed. You're not
So that's
catching up with that
entirely-
pitch. No way.
Not bad.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2-1 home now to Gardner. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
He
My
had
bad.
some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front.
A swing
That
and a
away,
miss.
kid.
That retires
So
the side,
basically,
and that will
got
do
away
it.
with a hit
Yanks
and
lead
a.
1.
I guess they
Yankees
consider
kept
that a
up.
wild pitch, that bouncer that I put in there. I don't know.
Stepping up
Looks
now.
like we've got a couple runs
Starlin
at innings, trying to have a
Castro.
little bit
And
of
this is a
insurance. with our
good-looking
pitch.
matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this
Nice.
season. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a
Well,
pitcher.
that was
if
a
it's
little
not
outside.
spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference. I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Very weakly
Pounded
on
him
the
in with the
ground.
sinker.
Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he
Early's
ran the
okay, in
fastball
my
right
opinion,
by him for the
because
first out.
it gives you an
All right, time for an
opportunity to kind of
adjusted
raise the
defensive
ball a little
alignment
bit.
for
So
the
if you're
Red
in the middle
Sox.
of the zone with the fastball,
We're looking at one of the
you
best
actually get that
defensive
rise to it.
teams
a
in the
little bit.
league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
No, I'm not left-handed. No. Not sure what that's all about.
Stepping
the arms on
in,
there.
Didi Gregorius.
I'm definitely
He
not
breaks a hit
left-handed.
streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
Gregorius.
And that misses ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Maybe too much break.
When I
on
get
the
late on
slider.
that
2-1. Pretty good
slider, it
pitch
just
and a great
it
take there.
dives
There's not a lot
so
you can do with
hard.
that slider breaking down and unless
It's a great
you can
pitch to get
catch
them
it
to
way
swing and
out
miss
front
on, but
hook it
problem
down
is
the
you've
line.
actually got to
You
get
see
them
a
to swing.
lot of swinging
And
misses
they ain't
on
swinging
those.
at that son bitch.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's
2-2
2-2.
count here. I can kind of waste one a little bit.
All even at 2-2. Here it is.
Go early.
Full
Oh,
count
you
now.
no
3-2.
talent
Well, he wanted that
motherfucker.
one, and he probably should have got it.
Ooh,
but
you're a
this stuff
bitch.
is so good right now. You just throw another one, put it right back on the corner again.
And a
Thank
fastball
you.
swung on and
Good.
missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him.
Gary
He wanted it,
Sanchez.
but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right
Sanchez.
back with another good pitch and gets the
Nice.
punch out.
Gary Sanchez is in with 2
Here we go
away
with the
now as
slider
he looks at a
experiment again,
called
see what
strike
happens.
1.
Early.
Swing and a miss, and
Got a
he's
little
in
inside on
control.
him, so it was
0-2.
way off where
Matt,
I
he's
wanted to
one
throw it.
pitch away from
But it worked out pretty
striking
good,
out the
so
side.
we'll
Now
take it.
that's a
We'll take the
shutdown
result.
inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
And an
Nice.
off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that,
Nice,
the
nice.
side is retired.
Once I actually get good at this pitching style, doing the pure analog,
Here's Chase
I'm gonna be
Headley.
pretty good at this
He
game.
enters
Or
play
a
hitting
little
down
bit
in the
better at this game than I
240s for the
was.
year.
Chase
Hard part
Into
is
the
just getting
windup
going.
and the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Sandoval is there for it, but it's the
I want it,
pitcher
bitch.
that makes the play. And there's 1 away now. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in
Trying to get
games
win number
won
20
this season.
on the season.
And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that
I like my
department.
odds.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rob
Man,
Refsnyder comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he
Like,
misses
that's
low with
considered
it
perfect the
2-0.
way I
Hey, this
threw it.
at bat
And
sets
it
up
dropped
really good right here,
significantly
right?
further
Hasn't seen a
than a
fastball
normal
yet,
pitch.
but now he gets to count at 2
I don't
balls and no
understand what I'm
strikes.
doing wrong
He
when
has
that
to be
happens.
looking for a fastball right here.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Early, got it up a little bit, but I still broke outside the way I wanted.
91
Now
mile
we'll
an hour
go
slider.
change up
Man,
low
wow,
and
there's not many people
inside.
that throw that one right there. That is the elite group right
Nailed it.
there.
Nailed
I would
it.
throw that pitch
Perfect.
every time.
Now a swing and a miss
All right.
here as he's down on strikes.
We
So
learning.
it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Toby
Riding
Ellsbury.
in once
He's
again,
up.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Right.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Traitor.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat.
He's a
but
traitor,
this
man.
misses
He's
off
Boston.
the plate away. It's ball 1.
Prospect
With 2
turned
outs, they're not
Yankee.
playing him to bunt here. And
Center
he
field
didn't
piece
show
of
it there,
shit.
but I wouldn't be surprised if
And the throw to first is there. The inning is
Yeah, it's
over.
okay. Take your time. Not like he's fast or anything. Fucking throwing the ball over there like a slug.
Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Leading off for the
Larry
Yankees.
Lemon.
Fill up
He's
2-0.
0 for
Oh,
1 thus
boy, I don't
far.
know.
Larry Lemon.
And he'll step off.
I don't know if I got my location right or not. I got to get that locked in quick.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
No, I don't want those high. Early.
This will be handled by
Dude.
Pedroia at second.
1.
Throw to first in time.
Got him.
1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in to try it again. Greg Bird,
The first baseman,
1 for
number
1 after a single his first time up.
Bird.
First
Yeah, my
pitch
line's
of the
got a little
at-bat.
fatter, which means I'm pitching better.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
At
Well,
least I think
that
that's
is
what
a
that
good
means.
pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And
Nicely
that pitch
done.
catches the inside corner.
that pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that
Late
time.
and
Some
inside,
mind games
which
being
creates
played
that
now.
wild
It's
pitch
1 and
scenario
2.
there. If I don't hit this straight up and down on time,
And that
Kinda
is
hangs
swung
up.
on and missed. He's down on strikes.
it worked
and
okay
the
in that
first
case
two are
because I
retired
bent it
here
down
to
too
begin
far,
inning
and so
number
it
4.
actually worked out
That's
for
a
good
pretty
location.
sad attempt at
But I gotta
hitting
be
a
really
baseball
careful.
right there. No
Really
doubt
careful,
he was
though, because
completely
curveballs,
fooled because that
you know,
was a
you can hang 'em and they'll
curveball,
wheel
and it looked
bang
like
'em.
he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Brett
Dead
Gardner
red, middle,
will
middle.
stand in for the second time
Could've
now as he
been
looks at
gone.
a called strike. It's 0-1.
Got lucky.
And a pitch in the
Get
dirt
in
as he
there,
lays
man.
off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch.
Nice.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Actually, good location that time. I liked it. I like the location. Just
He's
the
ready
stock
with the
default.
2-2 pitch.
Dealt high location.
And he struck him
Nice.
out. His 7th of the ball game.
Pushed
and
over to
that
the left
ends
a little
the
bit on my
inning.
follow through, so that created that
1,
deep
2,
dive.
3 go the Bombers. They're still down. It's
He shouldn't have swung
2-0.
at it.
Here's Starlin Castro.
2 runs.
He's in to get things
Leading off
going
for the
here in
Yankees.
inning number 5.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch.
Nice.
Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're
Maybe at the
down a few
bottom of the
runs.
zone here.
They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on,
Force
maybe hit and run,
outside.
and then you look for the
Go
big
hard on
ball.
this analog
Looks like
stick,
right
actually,
now,
just go straight up
everybody's
and
swinging
down.
for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And they'll try to get him fishing
When it's
there,
late,
but he
like I
won't
said,
offer in the
it
dirt, and it's back
dies.
to even at
You know,
2-2.
you're much better
Well, he
off
tried to put him away on 2
being
pitches low in the zone. He just
a little
wasn't
early.
biting. Nice job of hitting.
than being a little
Good
late.
job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Especially if you're going to just go middle right here.
Ready with another
If I
2-2.
go early, the rise.
And a
Oh
fastball
man, I thought I
just
had
a
it.
bit up.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game
So
right
if I
now.
go early
Three
here,
balls
and
here.
I
Maybe
push
this will be
off
the
the right a
leadoff
little
walk
bit,
that gets
that'll
things
give me that
going.
location that he's looking
Got him.
for.
And
Exactly
that's
right.
8 strikeouts
You can actually
now
pitch
for
it
him in the ball
off the
game.
analog without switching up your
An early
location.
look at the line
You
score
can
here tonight as we
do early
play
and
the
late
top of
to
the
change your
fifth.
height,
And boy, just one lone
and
hit
then
for the visitors
push
this
left and
evening
right out
as
so I
they've
can
been
actually forget
taken
about
to
the location
task
for a
by
minute.
this starter.
Maybe. We'll see.
Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius
So if I go
comes into
a
this
little
at
early
bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
and left, well, that's straight. But that's
Starts
up
him
in
with
the
a good
zone.
rising fastball there
So
for
let's try
strike
this.
1.
All right,
You know
let's
what
try
I've been
this way.
impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his
I'm gonna go
advantage. And
sinker.
he's recognized the
I'm
fact he's
gonna
throwing it
fire
by
a little
people.
tiny bit
So he's
late.
continued to dominate with that heater and not check off a bit
Down in the
much.
zone. Nice.
Swing
nice,
and a
nice.
miss, and he's quickly in the hole.
Learning.
0-2.
Slider. Go
Trying to send him packing for the second
a
time.
little early, a little inside.
And he'll just
Rubbing
get
it
a
on the
piece
hands. I
here
dig
as
it.
this
I
is
dig it.
chopped foul at
So if
home
I go
plate.
slider again, I go a
0-2,
little
here it
early.
comes.
push outside,
And another foul
and
ball.
it changes the location in the zone. That's cool. All right.
Here
try to
comes
ball him
another
away here.
0-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Swihart
dinking and
is
dunking
camped
on the
under this
changeup.
one. And there's the second out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got
Hey,
the shutout
baseball
working
10,
here,
you?
as we'll show
You'll be
you
my number
league
one or my first
ERA
leader?
leaders.
You are
And
my
as
first
see,
leader of the
he's
day.
right
That
up
is
there
true.
among league leaders in that department.
You're getting to watch a
Digging
little bit
in
of
for his
experience
second
here. I
at-bat,
changed my
Gary Sanchez.
interface,
0
my
for 1
pitching
for him here in this
interface,
one.
pure analog.
Sanchez.
I'm kind of learning the ropes of that.
Here comes the first pitch.
You get to come in and enjoy some of that.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Boom! How do you not call that a
No
strike?
runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Left side.
Get him,
Sandoval has it. Throw
Definitely don't
in
get as many
time, and the
strikeouts
side
this
is
way.
retired.
I was using pulse
So
pitching
put
before.
another 0 on the board as they've
So,
been held scoreless through 5.
You know,
Last half of the
definitely don't get as much
into the box now.
strikeout control this
Chase
way since
Headley
I'm actually
will start
forced
things
to
out in
do
their
it with a
half
little
of
bit
the
of heat.
sixth as they look to
But I
shake
think I'll get
things
better
up
at it
here
as I
for a
go.
lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings.
Yeah,
I mean, what else
I'm
can you
assuming
say
you mean the
about
pulse
the pitching
circle,
they
yeah.
faced? Other
The
than
analog
it's
just
been
feels fun,
fantastic. We'll see if that
just because it
continues
feels
as
like
we
I'm a little
approach
bit
the
more
later
involved
innings.
in the
Into the
process.
windup, here comes
Problem
the
is,
0-1.
if you
A wave
just
and a
flick
miss,
like
a
the
tick
wrong
behind
direction a
good
tiny bit,
fastball.
it really
I
throws the
gotta
pitch
say,
off,
his
which I
command
guess
of the
is a
corners
little
in
bit
this
more
start
realistic.
has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And if you're late, I mean, just
Swing
like
and
in
a
real
shot
life,
hit
don't.
down the corner. Nearly
Okay,
a
stop.
big fly to
If
start
you're
the
late, just like in
inning
real life,
instead of
it throws the
foul
ball lower
ball.
because you held on to it
That's
too long.
probably
If you're
not what he wants
early,
to do
then
with
it
2
throws the ball a
strikes
little
right there
higher,
with
which is kind of
fastball.
cool.
He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now a swing and a fly ball.
Man,
And
two
that
long
will
fouls.
end up a foul ball.
And this guy, and then see
Now
what he does
another
with it.
0-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point.
Pitchers definitely have more
he's
break.
pounding
That
that
is true.
zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Rob
Former College World Series
Which is harder to
MVP
control
Rob
in certain
Refsnyder is
circumstances.
next.
Especially when you have
As he'll
runners
take
on
a look
base
at ball
because the
one. Looking to
motion
put
is
the
shortened
ball
up
in
so much.
play here. He went down on
Again, another
strikes in his
realistic
first
thing, pitching out of the
at-bat.
stretch versus pitching out of the windup.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's
and
1-1.
a lot of times I'll get a
And
runner
now
on first,
Boston's
and I'll
bullpen springs
forget
into action.
that I
A
have him over
left-hander
there.
and a right-hander begin to
And
throw.
my first pitch is always
Up
really
and
bad.
in here as he
That's
had
way
to
too early.
bend out of danger.
Wow,
So, like, I'll
fastball
throw a
up and
sinker,
I'm not
or I'll throw a
sure it
slider or
was
something like
intended
that,
to be
and
that
I
far up and
absolutely
that
lose
far
control
in,
of it.
but message
Throw it to the
sent,
backstop and just
beware.
give up a free base
Into
pretty
the
much.
windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out. But
I'm not as
that's
good at
not
hitting
the case here. Still
on
has really nice
higher
finish
difficulty
on that
levels.
slider,
Like,
as
I'm
we
definitely
just saw.
better with beginner.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Some crazy reason. This is actually
Takes
a transferred character from 16 I continued. And for some crazy reason, when I was playing, it gave me
Here's
a
a
2
swing and a
times
ground ball, but
experience
this will be a
boost
foul ball as
for like
he's behind
70,000
0-2
innings.
now. And some action now in the Boston
and it carried
bullpen
over
as a
when I transferred
right-hander's
it,
up
so
and
now it's
throwing.
got like 65,000 more innings to go. It's crazy.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th
So
of the
I love
ball
playing
game,
this
and this
particular
one ends
player
the
because I
inning.
get 2 times
So
boost
the Yanks go 1,
pretty
2,
much for the
3.
life of this character. It's gonna be awesome.
Ready for another chance? Larry
It's a little bit
Lemon.
unfair, but the
And
game gave it
guys,
to me. So you know what?
7th inning already. Hey, I'm not
Right fielder,
complaining, but this one's been
Larry
flying by.
Lemon.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat.
Boy,
That's
he
what
should
you
have
get when
cracked
both
that hit
starting
out of
pitchers
the park.
have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Probably also
Yeah, and
notice I
it's
don't follow my
resulted in a
catcher
game
very
that could
often.
really go either way in
Seems
these
to
late
be,
innings.
I think a
generally tend to
big
call
reason why
pretty
he's
shitty
been so
games.
effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is
Throwing that
fought
sinker
off at
too
the
early,
plate,
and I keep
and we'll
getting it
do
up in the
again.
zone.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a
Gonna bite
row.
me
He's
one of these
definitely
times.
battling up there.
The next 0-2
Hi,
misses,
badly
and that'll
there.
move it to 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking
that one.
off on him.
This one's flared
What the-
out toward left. And Young is right there to make the play for out number 1. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th,
Apparently,
and with that in mind, we
R3
check
pressing the
out the
stick
league
dies.
leaders
I
in shutouts.
had no idea
and
that
as
it
you
did that.
see there, he currently leads the
funny.
AL in that department. Greg Bird is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there in the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. The 7th inning is one of those innings when you
Nice.
might start seeing some warning
When I
signs
actually pitch
from
good,
your
it feels
starters
good.
that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Got him to go down swinging there. Greg Bird goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Brett Gardner is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated
squeezing
as
me,
an
bro.
offensive unit so far in this
Come
one.
on.
They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
I'll take it, but he probably
And
would
that
have called that
changeup
one a
makes
ball
him
too.
jump a swing and a miss. And a changeup here, but that's
See, there's
taken
where that
low in the
late
dirt for a ball.
screws you because it like threw it in there, spiked into the ground. If you go real early like I did there, it raises.
Good swing there
Kinda
by
funny.
Gardner as he hooks this
How it
one
does that.
foul down into the seats in right.
All right, come on, put him away.
Here's another 2-2. And
Nice.
he's got another one. 13 strikeouts
Nice.
now, and the inning is over.
I might actually get a win here if I don't
Here's
screw
Starlin
this all up.
Castro. He leads off there half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him
Hope he
to
wasn't
take
very
some
high
of
to
the
begin
pressure
with,
off.
so.
He's taken that and pitched very effectively in
Napped
this
him
one.
off. Look out.
Belt is calling for it.
Okay.
1 down. Standing in, Didi Gregorius.
Now batting.
It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Gregorius.
There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Anyway, baseball,
Well,
if
he's done
you
a real nice
like
job
what
of
you
that
see, if you
breaking
want
ball in this
to
start. That's not the
interact with
first
who
time
plays
he's
in the
knocked the
future,
guy up with it.
definitely hit the follow
Here's
button
the
at the
pitch.
top. Trying to work towards getting affiliate status here on Twitch, which requires, right now I've met all the requirements except for my average viewership needs to be at 3 or above for the course of an hour. So I don't get enough people watching me to get that.
Will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are
Definitely
2 gone now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt
One out of
and you
way
still
here in
get the
the
hitter to
eighth
swing at it. That tells me that
seeing
there's
if I
a
can
lot of
finish the show
deception
here.
in that pitch right now.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Nice.
Belt
Nice.
in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Welcome anybody in that's new watching. I appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully I'm entertaining you a little
The
bit.
switch hitter, Chase Headley.
And if I'm not,
He'll
that's
be
cool
charged
too.
with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Headley.
Here we go
Gotta
with
be here
inning
for some
number
reason, though.
9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first for the
Nice
out, and that
shortstop
is how
playing
the
on the
9th
second
inning
base side of
gets
the bag
underway.
there.
Digging in once
Rob.
again, Rob Refsnyder.
I can't even
struck out
spell your
twice
last
thus
name.
far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the
Just
dirt
a
for
tiny
a
bit
ball.
late, and it throws him so low when it happens.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it misses. 3-1 now.
No walks
Man,
yet
what
this
a
game.
performance he's been putting on in this one.
Not have one
He's
now.
grinding for that shutout right now, but you know, I got to think a walk right here might put it into his day. The pitch count is getting up.
No
probably
walks
gonna hang
yet.
this for a
Here's the
home run watch.
delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Young racing back at the track.
Close.
But he has no chance to make the play. It's
Not
off
a
the
throw the curve
wall.
there.
And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the
Really?
plate.
I give up
We'll
one
see
double
what
and you
they
pull
do
me?
with the base
You
open here.
son of a
This
bitch. You
one's
better
getting
win.
in. It's always
All right.
nice to give your fans
20th
at
win of
home
the season,
something to cheer
boys.
about, and they definitely did that right here,
dig it.
coming through with a big win at home.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Damien Michael earns a league bet.
Not bad. 31 balls, 79 strikes. Only 2 hits, 14 Ks. So I do get less with that pitching style, but still not bad. 14 Ks. Manager's probably going to come up and be like, great job getting all them strikeouts, kid. New field.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
20 wins in a season, 200 innings pitched in a season. A couple extra little bonuses there, that's nice. Let's do a little training here. Get my control numbers up on all this stuff. And that's going to really help me with that analog style of pitching, just to keep it fair for me. I think we'll be playing Houston next. I am. The camera can't see all the way over there though, so you're fine.
There's another drive. Deep down the line.
How you doing?
Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the
You want
Boston
to,
Red Sox
watch something
and
else?
the Houston Astros. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network.
Okay.
Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, his last start was okay. It was good. He pitched into the 6th inning, and he got the win, but he needed some help from the bullpen. We'll see today if he's sharp and how he comes out. I think the first couple innings will set the trend for this game today.
Jose Altuve is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Damn, I hung that one.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Crazy Eyes Gomez
You
up
really
the
have
plate.
to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. Coming into the game, he's among the leaders in the AL in stolen bases.
Inside on him a little bit.
That tells you he has a lot
Probably
of
not
speed.
the ideal
What it
pitch
also
location.
tells you is he does a
We can't
great
get him
job
low
of
and
getting
then
on
blowing
base.
away here, this
Keep an
one.
eye on him if he gets aboard in this one.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this
That's
one.
where I wanted
Behind
it
the
for
plate
once.
is
Nice.
Woody Keller.
Matt, I
Go
gotta
just
be
late
totally
on this,
honest
try to get
here.
it lower.
With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised if you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently
get
off,
crazy.
but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
Line
you ripped
toward the
that one.
gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, that's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a good pitch like that, and he still gets a base hit.
Don't know hitters are going to be
Sometimes you
harder
just
to come by
gotta
with
tip
this
your cap.
analog pitching style.
At the plate, Carlos Correa.
Stolen
First
base
shot for
threat.
him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1-0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike
Also gotta
one.
remember, I got a runner on base, so I'm pitching out of the damn
He's
stretch.
set. Here comes the 1-1. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound.
As you can
but
probably
it doesn't
tell, I
mean
don't
a whole
like
lot if you
when
don't
I
have
throw wild
outstanding
pitches.
control to go along with it. But he
Kinda
does,
pisses me
and he
off.
really spotted that pitch.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to
That's
third
okay. You can have
safely
third
now
base.
with 2 gone in the
You can have
inning.
third base. We're gonna get this third out. No runs are scored.
Stepping up to the
This is
plate,
Colby Rasmus.
Colby Rasmus. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one.
Almost want to freaking drill
Right
him.
down Broadway that time. Strike one. And this one gets away. A play at the plate, and a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the world wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on.
2 wild pitches.
Here's George Springer, and this is a good-looking matchup.
2 wild
for him
pitches.
here. As you can see,
Give
he's
us
hitting
a run.
lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way in
The
front
thing is,
of
if
a
I was
great
playing another
slider
game,
that time.
like Call of Duty or something like that, I wouldn't be any less irritated.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact
I had to
on
get
the
my ass
ball
kicked
way
there.
out of the zone.
I'm
One
not
out.
exactly getting my ass kicked right now, but
Preston Tucker digs in now.
you get the
And
idea.
he's
I don't
hoping to
get much run
things
support from
going
this
at the
fucking
plate. It's
team.
been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit. Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back
Right into the
fastballs, and that one was able to
Well,
find.
because I don't get much run support from
Throw
this
on to
roster,
first, 2 gone.
I have to pitch lights out every time out.
Here's Luis
So a single
Valbuena
mistake
now.
generally
And there's a look
will
at his home
destroy
and
my
road
game.
splits so far this year.
Valbuena.
Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, they put the shift on him, overloading the right side, but they pitch him away, and he shoots the ball that way and picks up a base hit to left field.
So
I don't know why guys don't do that more often.
Jason
There's 2
Castro,
outs.
the catcher, is in, and he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. And they go away here. It's a cold strike, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so
Nice.
Swing and a miss. That
Actually pitched good with the
retires
runner on for
side,
once.
And that will do it. 1 hit. Digging in, Ken Jennings. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
No strike.
Late that time for a strike.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
And this is
Perfect.
swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another
Now we're
shot.
going fastball high,
Altuve,
right up the pipe.
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Or at least just a hair early.
And a high strike
Takes
to
him up the
begin
zone a
the
little bit.
at-bat. It's
Nice.
0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up
Okay.
in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with
Late,
2 strikes,
late,
not
late,
with no
late,
strikes.
late, 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 late.
Off the plate, 1 ball,
Try it
1
again.
strike.
Early, so I threw
And
really
this one's
high.
high and tight,
Me.
backing him up
Okay.
2-1.
No curve. Just a touch
Into
early.
the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is
Oh,
on the
boy,
inside
finally
edge,
broke one in there.
perhaps
Nicely
off the
done.
inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2
Go
and 2
outside on him
now.
if I hold it
That
just a hair
curveball
late
just
and go
froze him.
right.
That's one of those big
You get bottom of
curveballs
the
you're expecting
zone.
to go.
Instead it was at the
start
top.
out to
What
like
the
this
fuck?
one did and break all the way down the bottom of the plate.
I'll
This
take
one
it.
didn't
God
get
damn.
that big break away, and it
That was
froze him.
almost an absolute disaster.
Riding in once again, Carlos Gomez. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
with 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking
Nice.
about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castillo on the move. He
Nice.
makes the catch. What a play on
Dig
the
it.
run to end the
Leading off the 4th inning, the shortstop.
into the windup and the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
And he's retired.
Trying to push
one
these
away.
hits through the middle between second and short, making it difficult on my defense.
Standing
really
in,
like it.
Colby
I
Rasmussen
really
comes into this
Really?
at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Really like to hit
Starts
him.
him out
I
with a
just I
slider
hate
for a
Colby
strike.
Rasmus with
Tell you what, I'm
passion.
already taking inventory in the 4th inning here,
That's
Matt.
not
His
wise.
secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And strike 3
sit down.
called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastball.
I already established the outside, bro.
2.
Can't be mad. The Empire
Digging in
just
for
give
his
me what
second
I
at-bat, George
established.
Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This one's flared toward left center.
Nice. I don't think he's expecting a middle fastball.
And
Threw him off.
Bogarts will
Just
make
the
the
too
catch
good of
for
a-
the final out of the inning.
Of a pitch.
1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping in, Preston Tucker. He'll get his side started in the inning, and so far they've been
Here we go.
stifled offensively since the first inning.
We
Boy,
tied
they
the
sure
game,
have that. They
boys.
came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them
That was
pretty
a
much
terrible
just disappeared.
changeup.
We'll see if they can
It was
wake it
super
back
high.
up.
Should have been hit a
The
long
0-1
way.
delivery. Hit hard back
Where's
up
that
the
middle
middle,
fucking
and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out
Alright,
the inning.
fair enough.
And he'll pull into second.
Low
here
roller
with
out there
nobody
got him
out.
the easy
There's
double.
no question he's been struggling at the dish lately,
All
trying
right.
to do anything to get
Runner
himself
on,
going.
which means
So
I need to
he's
shorten my
gotta feel
motion.
pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Chop foul
Pounded
at
into
the
the
plate
ground.
here, and it's 0-2.
And
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
give me a good old see ya. Kid, he's gonna take
In the
base.
dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a
How long
wild
it just a
pitch.
little too long.
Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Now the
Got him.
fastball is
Sweet.
right by him as he swings
All
and
right, I
misses
think I
for
can
the
hold him
first
off the
out
board
of the
here
inning.
if I can strike out some dudes. But if I give up the deep
Stepping up now,
fly
Jason
ball, I'm
Castro.
gonna be
He's
in some
0
serious
for 1
trouble.
thus far.
Jason Castro.
late.
Good changeup there to start him,
Late,
but
but
it
at least
drops
off
a
the
little low
ground.
for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Nice.
1-1.
This is a situation you
Good
love
result,
as a
bad
hitter.
location.
It's an RBI situation, tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the
Working
lead.
quickly here and try to drop a changer in
Here's
there.
the 1-2 delivery. And you
Nice.
can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside
All
pitch
right.
anyway.
Battling.
And he becomes out number 2.
Ken Jennings.
Ready for another chance. Ken Jennings
Of
comes
Jeopardy
into this
fame.
at bat 0 for 1 in the
Smartest man in the
ballgame.
world.
Wouldn't bite
Wait,
on a
different
good
Ken
sinker
Jennings.
that
Okay.
time that missed. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Late, so it'll be low.
And
Low's good.
bouncing
It's a
ball
sinker.
foul.
All right.
1 run on
1 and
3
2 now,
hits.
so I really don't need to stay in
errors
the zone, but I
ballgame
really
for the
don't want to throw a
Astros
wild
at this
pitch either.
point. And he's got
Oh,
himself
boy.
another one
Got
as
lucky.
He picks up strikeout
Ooh, I got
number
super
9
lucky.
here, and the side is retired.
I think that would have been a called
Astros
strike
lead
anyway,
one.
but
We played 5
I'm really glad he
balls.
swung at that junk. Hopefully we can tack some runs on here.
Digging in once again.
At some point, to get us
Jose
a lead.
Altuve, 0 for 2 on his line thus
Second
far.
baseman, Jose Altuve.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first
I really
strike.
enjoy pitching with the feel factor of analog. When I want to throw
And there's
high or
ball
if I want to
1.
throw it low, just hang on longer or release it early.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Just late there, and I
Swing and
got
a
it
miss
down
and a
exactly
ball
where the catcher
down.
wanted
Well,
it.
that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is
Slider.
really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
This would be a case of touch just late.
Lays
Go
off
outside,
2-2
damn it.
now.
Hit it just a little too much. Come on,
Looking
drop one
for
in.
his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck
That was
him
a
out.
high
So double
curveball.
digits now. 10
That should have
strikeouts
been
for
hit
him thus
into the
far.
upper deck.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's
Up next
done.
for the
Still a
Astros.
lot of game left in
Center
this one.
fielder, Carlos Gomez.
A swing and a drive sent
Yeah.
out toward the gap. Betts
Yeah.
racing back. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
All right.
And he is in at second base.
We got to hit out of a situation again here.
Any hitter will tell you that a
Or
shot
pitch
like
out of a
that just
situation again
feels
here.
different. It sounds different.
No
off
worries,
the
it's
bat.
just Carlos
See his
Correa. I mean,
arms
what's
get
the worst that
extended,
could possibly
right
happen?
arm propped
A
up
home run.
against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Force no
And he's
slider
really
back inside. It almost
getting the
works like
better
a
of him
cutter
now.
when
It's
you do it
strike
like
two.
that.
Matt, I like how he's
Ridiculous.
pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball.
We'll
if you
take
want to get him
third,
out.
that's
Make him
fine.
chase.
And he'll
Believe we
whip
have
this
2
one
outs
over to
now.
first, and he gets his man for the
Runner
second
on third
out.
doesn't matter that much. Colby
Ready
Rasmus is
once
my
again,
only
Colby
focus.
Rasmus. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here.
Gonna
0 for
strike that
2 with a
mother-
pair of strikeouts thus far.
Stupid
Fastball in
hand.
there for a called strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Pretty good pitch.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Pounder.
And this is chopped
Pounder
foul near
grounder.
the plate, and the
Way to
count
kill
will
them
move
ants,
to
boy.
1-2 now.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Set to deal on 2-2. Fouled back.
He is battling
1
this
run, 4
rat
hits.
bastard.
No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. And this is fouled at the plate.
Yeah, time to get hyped.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th
about.
of the ball game, and this one
We had a
ends
battle.
the inning. So
Give me a run.
digging in to try it again, George Springer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Fielder, George
Fine.
Springer.
In there, strike 1.
Well,
Fine.
he got that first pitch, got him looking right
be
there.
that way,
With a
that's
star
fine.
hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ball game.
I think he kind of trained
Right.
the hitter's eyes
That's
in
right.
that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Preston Tucker comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, all right. Forget that happened.
2-0.
Oh, bro. Behind the plate
Here
is
it
killing
comes.
me.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Betts has a read on it. And that's
Killing
the
me.
second out of the inning. Here's Luis Valbuena now.
Luis
1 for 2 on his
Valbuena.
line so far in the game.
Luis Valbuena.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It
big
sort of
break.
feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing. Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a
I
lot
love getting
of
squeezed by the
swinging misses on
umpire. It
those.
feels so good.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Foul ball. Thank God.
Another payoff pitch. Right side, defense aligned
Hopper into the
perfectly.
shift.
Pedroia fields it cleanly.
Out of the inning.
On to first,
Hell yeah,
and
boys.
this will remain a tie
Can we
ball
score a
game
run,
as
please?
Astros go down 1. Jake McGee. is
Oh,
out
really?
Out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Could we
eighth.
at least score?
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra
Am I
innings
not
of
going to
work,
get the
but
win? Am I going to get a no
win
decision
is a
here?
win, and any win is good, especially on the
Such-
road.
Close one
Bullshit.
tonight, 2-1 the final score. Nick Vincent gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Craig Kimbrell
Getting robbed of wins. Not how this is supposed to work. It's not how any of this works. What? What? Hold. Apparently my Discord was totally closed. Un momento, por favor. Great. Going on over here? Going over here, huh? Okay. Look, I had some action on here, but I guess it was just me going live. Promote stream. Alright. That posted. Oh, I just had to make a little live announcement. You know how it is.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of
I guess I got a bunch
strikeouts.
of strikeouts again that game. I didn't
He's
even
on
pay
a
attention.
torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Quality start. Like a bum. That stamina up just a little bit. Just a little bit. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Get Oakland next. Alright. In Oakland. It's a huge stadium. Not much chance of giving up home runs in this stadium. 21 strike.
High deep right in the left field.
Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland A's. Who's going to win this showdown between these two?
And here we
Find
are,
out
sports
next.
fans, ready to play some sports.
Damien Kinsey gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. HR, what's the word on it?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot. But he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns
all
it
the
all
time.
around for him at his home.
What's wrong with them?
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 3-0 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
First batter of the game.
Going against them, too.
Standing in, Marcus Semien. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. And he gets
can't get a double play ball out of this mother
So let's take
here
a peek at the umpiring crew
and
in this
now.
one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, with Matthew
God,
Ross
he's
back
fast.
there, we may not see a lot.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
Bells.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second.
And advance the run to
Backhanded.
third.
Throw by Pedroia
Now we
will
have
be
two
in time, and
opportunities.
there's your first out.
Well,
With that, let's look at the
one
starting
opportunity
lineup for the hometown A's.
for the sacrifice
Dan
to get him in.
Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, this lineup could really use a turnaround from Yonder Alonso.
It only
He hit
pissed me
over
off a
310
little.
last year, so I think everyone was expecting him to
Like I'm having
replicate
deja vu right
that
now.
this year, but it just hasn't been the same
Weird.
going for him so far. Hopefully, he works things out sooner than later.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man,
Nice.
there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time. This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Danny Valencia becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
Yes.
Drops in a strike to
Late is
start
good
the at-bat.
sometimes. Late is good because it sinks the ball down for you.
Is the straight
That's
changeup.
way too late, and that's going to score a
Pitches way
goddamn
outside,
run.
And that's straight to the backstop. And not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
Yeah, and when you're losing, there's
That's just
usually a
so
good reason for
bad.
it. They're already down, and then he lets this one get away from him. They better keep them within striking distance, or this thing is
On
going
all
to get
counts.
lopsided in a hurry.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning.
I guess you just lose focus for a second. It just
Stepping into the box.
jumps on you like that.
He had a
It's so
couple of hits
bad.
in that ball game last night.
Stephen Vogt.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. And the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Kept it up in the
but
strike
a
zone at
foul
least,
ball.
and that's something.
1-2 the count now.
All right, we're gonna go high heat on
The
him here.
1-2 pitch. And he checked his
See ya.
swing, but it's a strike 3 call, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, time for an adjusted
Neil
defensive
Walker.
lineup for the Red Sox.
Batting
And
six.
I'm looking out there at second
Drop
base.
little sink
Dustin
job on
Pedroia. You
here.
talk about a gold glove, gritty player. That fits him
Not
perfect.
much
He's
of a
going
sink
to catch
to
everything at
that
second.
sinker,
He's
but
gold
we'll
glove
take it.
worthy. And then gritty. Don't hit him. He'll knock you back.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2
Wasn't
strikes
expecting
on
a
him
change
now.
up there. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and drive a
Oh, and this is
fastball
swung on
right
and
down the
missed.
middle.
4
Middle,
strikeouts
miss it.
already, and that's out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Yonder Alonso. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via
Really?
the punch-out, so we'll
Give me
see
that
if he
slider
can
up in the
fare
top
any
corner,
better.
please.
In there, and it's
There you go,
0-1.
curveball. I'm gonna throw it a little early. Try to keep it up enough in the zone
Hot
that he'll
shot down
actually
the line.
go for it. Oh,
This
you
kicks
mother!
right off of him.
Oh, Bobby.
Not in time, but boy, was that a remarkable
You.
effort just to get to that thing.
Ah,
In now, Rich Ayala.
Piece of
He brings a
crap.
rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's
Go
0-2.
hunting.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3.
I'm talking
and
about.
That will retire the
Oh,
side.
yeah.
Welcome back to Oakland as we're set for the
As we look at
start of the
downtown
third from the
Oakland,
Coliseum here on the
California.
show.
Across the bay from San Francisco.
Digging in the switch hitter, Todd
This armpit of a
Cole.
town.
He comes in currently second on the team in
Actually, never
home
been to
runs.
Oakland, so I can't say
And it's
if
the
it's an armpit
outside
of a
corner.
town.
It's strike
It's got to
one.
be nice. It's, you know, got a professional baseball team. It had a professional football team until
Nothing
they
in
were
one
turned into
count.
build a
Here it
stadium.
comes.
I guess they're
Foul back.
technically still the Oakland Raiders because they played there last year, but I think they're moving to Vegas this year.
Again, he
Really
sends it
lucky
out
that
of
that didn't
play.
get middle on me.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Really?
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Nerve of this game sometimes,
Swing and a
man.
liner. But
Look at
foul.
all that foul ground. There's going to be so many balls that are just like
Another 1-2 delivery.
chased down.
And he struck him out.
Yeah. Wouldn't want to be ya. So many foul balls that should be in the crowd that are just chased down
Ready for
at
another
Oakland.
chance.
It's ridiculous.
Billy
Like just the
Burns.
amount
No
of
official at
foul
bat for him, but
territory.
he has scored a run in this one.
But it kind of
Pitch
promotes a little bit
fastball
more
swung on
injury.
and missed
Ooh, we
0-1.
took the lead.
I'll tell you what,
Kind of
right
promotes
there,
a little bit
Matt,
more
that's a
injury as
sign of a
well
guy that was
because it's
sitting
got
on
guys
an
running
off-speed
full
pitch. He threw
speed
that
into the little
fastball
pony
right by.
walls,
And he couldn't
Yeah,
pull
you
that one
swing.
back as he clearly
And,
broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled
hitting
a
their
strike.
legs and hitting their knees and stuff like that. So I mean, there's been a lot of
And a
circumstances.
check
Ooh,
swing here.
boy.
They'll point down to the third
Been a lot of
base umpire,
circumstances where
but
injuries
no
have happened
swing on that one.
in
It's ball 1.
Oakland that probably wouldn't have happened in most parks because guys, wouldn't have to
Slowly
run as
back
fast as they
toward the
do there.
mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
It was really good reaction time. Nice zigzag approach to the ball there. It's good, solid,
Stepping in and
fundamental
ready for
defense.
another shot, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Marcus Semien.
In tight here with the first pitch
I feel like I
fastball.
get
That's
squeezed
1-0.
a lot by the
He did a nice
umpires.
job of getting 2
And some of
outs
it's probably
before the
because I'm not
two-hitter came to
pitching
plate.
it where the
Now you
catcher
got the two-hitter at the
is
plate,
asking me
and you
to.
start to move to the power.
But
You
that
wanna
shouldn't
keep
matter as
many of
much
those little guys out front off
because
the
I'm still
base
throwing
before
it
the
in
big
good
boys
spots.
come up.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young
So
arm.
you would think that it would
might
give me
not
the
be
benefit
too
of the doubt on a
familiar with.
couple of them.
Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Popped up. Swihart has a play,
I want it.
and that ends the inning.
I wanted it.
So they go quietly here in this half
I
inning.
get more points when I catch the ball, dick.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Valencia. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
That was
First
a hanger.
pitch hacking here, and
Could've
that's the
been
first
gone.
strike.
Try this again.
The windup and the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2
Oh,
count. He's
God,
thrown
it
the
gives me
same
that.
pitch
It gives me
3
that
times
pitch.
in a row. He got ahead with it.
How does it give
Now
me
let's
that
see if
pitch?
he puts him away with
That
it.
didn't give me. I mean,
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
that's the worst pitch of the game so far.
There's
And
a
he
swing,
hit
and
the
he sends
shit
it
out of that ball.
high in the air into left field. Young ranging back. That one is out of here.
Damn
This
it.
game is tied.
Fucking hung a changeup high. I deserve that.
So now it's Mark Canha.
Mark Canha.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too
Dude,
low.
that
It's
was
ball
such a good
1.
pitch.
He's 0 for 1 thus
You
far.
motherfucker.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Oh.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of
Come on.
play up into the plaza level. And another foul ball.
Come on, sneak a fucking changeup by him or something, would you?
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Oh, he
changeup,
swung
a
so
swing and a
early.
miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Striding in once again, Stephen Vogt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Belt ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Wow.
Here's Neil
Must have
Walker.
been a little
0 for
flare
1
pop
for him
out
here
for
in
him.
this one. In
Boy,
the windup
I'm
and the
surprised he got a
pitch.
piece of it.
Walker.
A high
Yep,
fastball
there you
is
go.
in there.
Okay.
Well, he's really peppering the zone
A little
right
late
there,
and
going
hopefully
up
not
in the zone. I wonder
crazy
if he
bendy.
stays there the whole
There you
time.
go.
Usually you'll
There you
see
go.
that
Way to
with
hit a
2
spot,
strikes,
kid.
Not with no strikes. Well, he gave up
Do it
that
again.
leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble, but he's done.
Oh,
And a
yes.
miss. That
Way to
retires the
pitch like a
side,
pitcher,
and
bro.
that will do it.
Oh,
1 run.
love it. Feels good, man.
Here's Yonder Alonso.
Yonder
He'll
Alonso.
Start things out in the home half
Step
of
into
inning
the
number
plate.
5.
Designated hitter. Yonder
Going to be the latest
Swing
victim.
and ball
Oh,
hit in the air
boy,
to
did he
right
crush
field,
that
and
ball.
deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
Going to be the latest victim of. Oh, never mind. He jacked it.
Standing in now, Rich Ayala.
Rich Ayala.
Here's a fastball chop fouled at the plate. It's strike 1.
Man, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right?
Definitely
He gives up a home run on that very same pitch.
beat the shit
but
out of
he
that
came
ball.
back with it. This time
Good
he
for
got
him.
it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back. I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
And he punches out another
There
one,
he
making it
change up low.
9
Make him
for
swing
the
over
ball
the top
game.
of it.
Well, there's the
Show him what you
great
got, kid.
Changeup.
Todd
El
Cole.
Cambio. Listen,
Steps to the plate.
keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there. Usually,
Rocket
hitters,
fire.
they don't stand
Bang.
a chance.
Todd Cole
Feeling confident
will
now,
stand in
baby.
for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's
Slider.
0-1.
Tapper.
And this
Just
is
foul.
fouled at the plate.
Well, he's out in front
Eat
of that
this
breaking
fucking
ball
Uncle
right there. I'm
Charlie.
not surprised. I was after that
Eat it.
fastball. Nice job
Eat
of
it.
pitching.
Ooh.
And he
Sit down,
struck
son.
him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Billy Burton.
Digging in to try
Coming
it
up again.
again. Billy Burns. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Way early.
No
Threw it
offer
super
of a
high.
letter high
I'm glad it was
change,
actually
ball
super high
one.
because if I hang that in there to him, he's going to take it yard.
Called
Slider.
strike at the knees, 1-1.
For him at the thighs. For a normal hitter, that would have been like,
Here it
at
comes
the
on
knees.
1-1.
he's tiny.
And he
Ooh.
hung a curveball
Damn,
that
what
time
a
that stayed
terrible
high.
pitch. Try that again.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
That was a
Hit
much
back
better
up the
location.
middle. Gloved by
Get him.
Bogarts. Throw on to first.
Much better
gets him, and the
location that
side
time.
is retired.
Induced the ground out. I liked it.
One run here.
Dug it. Marcus
Ready once
Seaman.
again.
Hey, look at
Marcus
that.
Semien.
We got the lead
0 for
again.
2
Let's
on
try to
the
hold on to
season
it this
thus
time, huh?
far.
Marcus Semien.
Just late.
And a
Middle.
fastball's in
Should have
there
been a
for
ball.
strike one.
Just late. Inside. And gone.
Absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the
I can't hold a
second
lead.
deck and
Every time I get a lead, I give up a bomb. That's
Well,
3
he hit that
home
ball
runs
like
I've given up this game.
just really
It's a record for me,
crushed that pitch.
by the way.
Couple of righties
Normally
starting
1
to
is a
loosen
lot.
Now in the bullpen.
Baseman.
In now, Danny Valencia as he'll go after the
Son of
first
a
pitch
bitch.
and bounce it into foul territory.
Best pitcher in baseball, and I can't.
Into the windup, here comes
Hold
the
the lead.
0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Come on, strike this dude out. He ain't nothing.
And he
Yes.
struck him out.
Beautiful pitch.
And their strikeout
That was a
number
good way to come
11
back
in the
after giving up
ballgame.
that home run.
So now it's Mark Canha, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate.
Should have gone
0-1.
yard.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss as he's
Much
just
better
behind
pitch
the
than the
breaking
first one.
ball.
Well, that was an awful
Gotta
late
get him
swing
high
on a
here.
curveball. One of two
Hit
things.
him
He
high,
either
hit him high,
didn't
hit him.
pick it
Ooh,
up,
don't hit
or
him,
he was
bro.
sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was
Frozen
a little
pizza.
bit of a risky situation
Get the
because
fuck outta here,
if
bitch.
you're off just a little bit,
Ooh, are you
can
mad
end up
about it?
plunking a guy.
You wanna
That's
cry
the
about
last
it?
thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Let's tell your mama.
Catcher. Stephen.
Stephen Vogt is in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Boy, that felt
1-0.
like a strike to me.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Felt like a goddamn strike to me.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner.
Well, that's
Foul.
2 that he's
4
tattooed that way. I
runs,
think
4
maybe he's
hits,
trying to
and
pull the
no
ball a little
errors
bit.
in the ballgame for the A's so far.
A little bit.
And he's got
Sit down.
another one. 13 strikeouts
extend that
now, and the
changeup
inning
early.
is over.
Give me a lead again,
Here's
boys.
Neil
They
Walker,
gave me a lead
0 for
again.
2 with a couple
Don't
of
give up a home
strikeouts
run.
for him
Don't
so
give
far.
up a home run.
Second baseman. Neil Walker.
And they start him out away with a called strike.
Yeah, when I want to throw it low, I need to actually try to aim
windup
low. When I
and
want to
the
throw it high, I
0-1.
don't really need to aim it much.
And a
I can,
fastball just below the knees.
just
ball
throw it early.
1.
I want to throw it high. If I want to go low like this, I've got to try to
Even at
actually
a
go
ball
low,
and
and
a
then being
strike,
a little
here's the
early
pitch.
isn't a terrible thing.
Good changeup that time, but
Son
he
of a
wouldn't bite
bitch!
on
That
it.
was good
We've
timing,
seen
and
him
it
go
still
down on
dropped out of the
strikes more than
frame.
once in this game,
Fuck,
so
I'm gonna throw
this
high
has
to
been
you
a
then,
better
you
approach by him
motherfucker.
at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten
Thank you.
himself into a good hitter's count.
To 2 and
Let's
2
look at
now.
this.
And he
think
struck
so.
out again. That's
Backdoor
the 3rd
slider
time
for you.
he's gone down on strikes in this one. Now here's Mike
Why?
Scioscia making his way out toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change.
And he just
I'm glad
keeps
you guys
on
held on and I
going
got the
and
win.
going.
'Cause I'm telling you right now, I just struck a dude out.
35 for the season.
How many
And
pitches
he's
did I even
proven
throw?
to be as reliable
The
as
final
anyone in
14
the game.
Ks.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4.
Oof,
The
my
final
ERA was
score.
bad that game.
Damien
Run on
Michael
11
posts
hits.
his league-leading
No errors.
21st.
How many pitches did I even throw? I just struck a guy out on a nasty slider, and he comes and takes me out of the game. 86 pitches, and you pulled me? I routinely go 115. No reason to take me out of that game. That was my complete game to get.
A coach acknowledges a
Yay,
pitcher on his
strikeouts.
recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Yeah, I'll keep it up, man. You just got to keep me in the goddamn game. Okay. My guy is ridiculous. Not a whole lot of training I need to do with him. I just do it because I have the points. In Detroit, so pitch on the road again. Damn. On the road a lot. God damn, my ERA almost doubled that game. I'm still a shoe-in for the Cy Young, I think. Right? I mean, I gotta get that. I gotta be there for that Cy Young.
Tuesday night baseball now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Boston Red Sox.
All right, this might be the last game for me.
Who's going to win the battle between these two?
Hopefully it's a win.
We'll see.
I like to end on a win.
Stepping up now,
But
Franco. He'll lead things off here in the
we'll
bottom half of
make
the
this
first.
the last game.
Ray Franco.
My goal this
Here
game
is he'll
is
take
not
a
just
look
to
at
win,
ball 1-0.
but
Harold
to
Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They're on a nice little run. Winners of 4
not
of the last
give up
5 ball games.
any
Yeah, Matt, I mean,
unearned
everything's
runs.
working for them. They've increased their lead
Via
they're
the
blowing everybody
wild
away.
pitch.
The challenge, I think, moving forward is just
I've
to
done
stay
that
focused and motivated
enough times that
because
I'm
they
like,
know
I'm
they're
over
gonna
that.
be a playoff team.
And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one.
Get back out
How
of
do
the
they
way,
get
boys.
back into the
You
win
don't want none of
column
this.
here, Harold?
Well, Matt, I really like this offense. You know, they're top third in home runs, so they
Wow,
can
that was
beat you that
fucking
way.
terrible
They
pitch.
put pressure on you. This is a
Yeah,
really
come
good
on.
ball club, but
Settle
I
in.
do like how they have guys throughout the lineup that can hit the ball at the park.
That's what I'm talking about.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, that's a good sign, him getting a base hit. He's been struggling quite a bit. He's in the 2-hole.
Yeah,
Gonna get some
yeah,
good
yeah,
pitches
yeah. They
to
gotta
hit.
hit.
Maybe
Cool.
this is
Good
the
for them.
start of him getting hot.
Shit.
Batting third.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's got that average up over the
Good timing.
290
Glad I
mark to
didn't throw it
begin
away.
play.
This is what I'm talking about. Like with the runner on base, he's got decent speed. I gotta not throw the.
Trying
Oh,
to keep
come
him from getting those
on!
arms extended.
More than
Good
half the
pitcher's
ball was.
pitch.
Oh,
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking
Oh.
for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between
anyway,
first
with a
and
good runner
second.
on base, I need to not get crazy with the ball like I have previously.
Sent foul again, and after being
I
way
like the
ahead,
location
now
of
it's
these
even at
sinkers right
2-2. Now Cabrera
Trying to get him to-
awaits the 2-2.
Ooh,
And he looks
I'll
at his
take that.
sinker for a call.
Here comes
Third
Miguel
strike, and
Cabrera.
now there are 2 gone.
Trying to get him to
Really
bounce into a double
impressive to me
play, but now
about
we're in a
that strikeout.
situation
He
where we
fell
can
behind
probably
2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad
play a little
place
bit better.
to be, but
Ooh,
then he
yeah,
kind of
that's
refocused
fine.
himself and came right back with 3 quality
We can
pitches
try
in
for
a
a
row
strikeout or
to
just a
sit him
regular out
down.
instead. We don't need to
That's
go
not easy
nuts.
to
Don't
do,
throw it
but now his
away.
focus has to hone in on
Don't throw it
getting ahead on the
away.
next
Having
guy.
a laugh.
1-1, here it is.
Late. God.
There's a sinker that he
Jesus,
just
don't throw the
spits
ball
on
away.
as it misses low. 2 out with the man at first.
Come on.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field.
He's going to
And
third.
that'll get down for
Because that was a
base.
terrible path to the ball.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can
That
happen.
makes me happy.
Center fielder.
Striding in for his first at-bat, Adam
One on
Jones.
third is dangerous for
And
me
he's a
because
guy
I get a
that's
little bit
really
wild,
scuffling at the
especially
plate right now.
Matt, in last night's game,
in
this is the
pressure
situation right here.
situations.
They didn't do a very good job driving
Jesus
guys in with
Christ.
runners in
Okay,
scoring
here we go.
position.
Come on.
Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Control the
Could be a
game.
whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2
There
on.
you go.
He's got to be thinking
Full
he's
count.
going to get a
Runners
pitch he
in
can drive
motion.
right here. Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Did he take a big lead even though it's not necessary? No, okay.
The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Huh.
8th pitch of the
Early on
at-bat
that,
coming up.
All right.
On the 8th pitch
Be
of
early
the
on a
at-bat
fastball
is
so
the
you can
one
be
that
late on the
finally
changeup.
does it as
Congratulations,
he
you
wears
are
him
one of the
down,
worst
and the
hitters in
inning
the league.
is over. Tigers.
No runs given up there.
Castellanos now.
I'm proud of
The
myself.
average for
I
the
usually
veteran
screw
plate
that
sits
all
down
up.
in the 250s.
Number 30.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Called strike 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right.
Blooper.
Castillo's after it. 1 out.
Easy catch for the right fielder.
All right, time for a majestic
Nice job,
defensive
Betsy.
alignment for the Red Sox.
Martin Prado.
I'm looking down there at Xander Bogaerts, and watching him work early tells me why he's become such a good defender in the big leagues.
Boom.
He's out here 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon,
Nail in
going
the
through
zone
his
exactly
routine,
as I
making
want.
sure he catches the ball and makes all the plays.
Ooh,
I had him lunging there as he's
that
just
was
able
dirty.
to tap it foul.
Even
at
if he
home
doesn't
plate.
swing at that, it sets him up nicely for this next pitch.
Fastball, strike
Sit the
3 called
fuck
as he
down,
couldn't pull the
motherfucker.
trigger, and there are 2 away.
Ooh.
Here's the second baseman, Ian
Ooh.
Kinsler, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Check to swing
check
there
swing.
and pops this one up.
Foul ball,
And
eh?
that's going to land foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another
Boy, I
one
hung
fouled
that.
off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and
Like,
tempt him with one in the
I'm under
dirt,
way
but he'll
too long.
hold back here. It's
Let's climb the
1-2.
ladder.
Well, that's a smart
Get this
miss there.
motherfucker now.
Sometimes guys will chase it down there.
And we'll have to leave it
Ian
there as
Kinsler,
this
down
is
on
strike 3, and
Take
that
a look.
will retire the side. So coming to the plate,
Got your
James
opinion,
McCann.
Williams.
He'll get us going
McCann.
in the home half of inning number 3.
McCann.
And this one's not close.
Good
It's in
location.
the dirt for ball 1.
Just poor timing on the actual pitch.
Now here it comes.
Ooh,
Swing and a
swung
miss.
right over the
Little
top
too
of that
anxious
son
there. 1-1.
Let's see if
It
we can
looks
climb
like
the
he
ladder on
just
you.
swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a
Ooh.
sinker? You have to almost
Damn.
go underneath it.
Ooh,
to
white
scoop
shoes
it.
over
You know,
there.
one of those swings that goes over the top.
Pablo taking
You're
the night
never gonna
off,
hit it.
giving way
Throw
to
by Lowry, and there's the
toe
first
tap over
out.
there. I don't know what the fuck his deal is with them
Digging
white
into the
shoes, but I
plate
like it.
again, Ray Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And
That was a
ball,
strike all
1-0.
day.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper
Come on.
deck for a souvenir.
Yeah,
And this one runs a little too
that was my
far
bad, bro.
in.
I
Ball 2.
didn't mean
Well,
to.
we all know he's not
Gotta
the
clip
greatest
your
threat with
wings
the
there,
bat
bro.
up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But hey, I give him
There you
credit.
go.
He's really working the count right here.
And when you swing at this high
Swing and a
fastball,
miss,
you're gonna
2-2
feel really
now.
dumb. 'Cause you're gonna be going to the bench.
And this is swung on
There
and
you go.
missed. His 5th strikeout already.
Have a
And
seat.
there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's on
There's
fire.
nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball,
fielder,
a high
number
piece
8.
of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Justin Upton is in for the second time here as he looks
Okay.
at one outside. It's 1-0.
With an inside slider here. See if I
Upton
can work
waiting,
this
now
out.
the 1-0.
I
And a
can.
whiff at a good slider
nice.
that time.
91
Alright,
mile an
I
hour
dig it.
slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Exactly where I
That
wanted it.
fastball's too
Can't
much
believe
for
it.
him there. 1-2. Upton awaits the 1-2. And he'll try to get
Late,
him
so I threw
fishing
it
there,
low.
but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Just late. Dropped
Good
it a little
job to
lower, which is
spoil
good
that
because
one
it's a
away, and he
changeup. I
stays
wanted it low in the
alive.
zone. This time I'm going to climb the ladder with a fastball. I'm going to
Ready
throw it a
with
little
another
early.
2-2.
Outside.
And a good
Boom.
fastball swung on
Got a
and
little
missed for
above the
strike
zone.
3, and the
Just enough
inning
that it
is
was
over.
hard for him to catch up to.
3 up,
Probably in a
3
dangerous
down
spot
for
if you'd been
Detroit.
looking there, though.
Still down 3-0.
I like it. I like it. I like it a lot.
Digging
Okay.
in for his second at
Real
bat,
lead,
Miguel
Miguel
Cabrera.
Cabrera.
He's 0 for
Back into
1
plate.
thus far.
Miguel Cabrera.
Just late inside.
And that misses for ball
Oh.
1.
Oh,
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
I keep.
Swinging a ball pulled foul into the lower level.
My problem
and
is
left.
when I go, like when I pitch, instead of going straight up with the stick, I tend to flick my thumb inside or outside. So it causes that trail. Really a bad way to do things. if you actually want to be successful. And that time I flicked it the other way, overcompensating.
2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you
Hard.
have
It's
to get a
so
little
hard
bit
to
closer to
do
the
it
plate
right.
than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it
That was a
little
straight up. That
closer,
was nice. That
you
was
might
straight
get
up.
a swing.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Hit on the ground toward the left.
I thought for sure if he was swinging over the top early on a fastball, then he was
first out.
definitely going to swing early on a changeup. But he got a piece. He is Miguel Cabrera. One of the greatest hitters of all
Once
time.
again,
So.
J.D. Martinez. He singled his last time up.
Martinez.
Yeah, that was going to be
And
low
a
all day.
fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Beauty.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He is a beauty from South Alabama. Daddy with a
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup
Ooh, I
in
knew
his
it would
head
be
the rest of the
hell to
at-bat.
And the
But
slider
you
gets him
swung just a
swinging.
little
2
too
gone.
late.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 in the inning up to this point.
Adam
It'll be
yawns.
interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now,
Damn, that
that's
was
just not
middle
Hard on
all
the
day.
ground
Look
toward
at
short.
Xander
From deep
Bogaerts
in the hole. And
with the
from
Jeter.
deep in the hole, he got him. What
Take it. That was actually a pretty easy play. He had enough time. He probably could have set his feet, but they did the nice, lovely animation to make it look good.
Third
All
baseman.
right, here we go.
Nick Castellano.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
All right, want to go early? I want to go inside. Oh,
And a
god damn.
fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're
Whoa,
facing a
shouldn't be
young
throwing
arm
a
you might
curveball,
not
but
be
I
too
am.
familiar with. Take a look at a few
And
and
he's
see
missing
what he's
it.
got.
That's
Now
good.
he's got himself
All right,
ahead
here
in
we
the
go.
count.
They can't afford to
Bye.
continue to fall back any further. They got to get something
Nice.
going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up,
Let's
give a
come back
big
with a
hit,
changeup.
maybe even a
A little
home
bit
run,
low.
drop a bunt, do something. But this offense
Got him.
has to get going.
That's how you pitch.
And he struck
That
him
right there is how
out,
you
and
pitch.
That's 8 strikeouts thus
A
far.
very simple thing. This analog pitching is great. I don't know
Martin now
why
comes into
I didn't
this
use it
at-bat
sooner. I was probably
1
scared
in
of
the
just
ball
doing
game.
something other than the default.
Hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
But it really challenges you. It keeps you a hell of a lot more into the
The
game.
wind up and the
One.
0-1. Strike
at that,
2 and
dude.
a pitch that catches the outside corner.
It really does keep you a hell of a
Trying
lot
to
more
send him packing
into
for
the
the second
action.
time.
and
he
wanting to
punches
really
out
focus
another
on the
one, make
actual
it
pitch.
9 for the
I love
ball
it.
game.
He's got good swing in
And
this
you really
stuff
can't
in this
affect the
game.
pitch location
That's back-to-back
simply
Ks,
by
and that was his
choosing
ninth of the game.
how if you want to hit on the line
Striking out one
or if you want to go
more
early or
innings.
late. Like right now, if I go a little late, it's going to drop
Into the
way
windup
short.
and the pitch. Ian Kinsler
So went down
is
on his
in
own.
now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Well, he
Here's the
punched
slider.
out the last guy,
If
but
I
he
go
didn't
early,
get
it'll
any
go high.
favors from the blue on the first pitch in this
Way
at-bat.
too early,
Probably
throw it
should be
high.
ahead of this hitter instead
Simple.
of
I
behind.
mean, it's just like baseball
Now it's
mechanics.
2-0.
If you throw a pitch, if you release a
2-0
pitch
count. Here it comes.
too soon, you're going to throw it
And
high
this'll
because your
find
release
the
point's going
seats
to be high.
behind
If
the
you
first base
release a
dugout.
pitch late,
No runs,
then your
2
release
hits,
point's way too
and
low and
no
you're going
errors
to spike
in
them into
ball
the
game
ground.
for the Tigers.
It's absolutely perfect baseball mechanics.
Chop
I like
foul over
it. Just
towards
the
the
general
coaching box.
mechanics of throwing. I
Boy,
love
Matt,
it.
he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because
I'm
he
excited
is
to
one
try hitting
pitch
with this
away
analog
from throwing
style just
5
to see if it
shutout
makes a
innings.
difference.
Talk about
Ooh,
Shot
my
to
boy.
first base and a
See if it
great
makes much of a
play to
difference
end the
hitting
inning.
wise because I haven't done it yet. I've only done the
Ready for
button
another
presses as
chance?
default.
James McCann,
like directional hitting, that kind of
sixth
stuff.
for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Castillo on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Some action out in the
Yeah,
bullpen.
I would definitely
The
recommend,
right-hander's
like, anybody
starting to loosen up.
Starting out, just do it
Franco.
this way, man. Like it's
Ray
fun.
Franco comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
The ball breaks more, so you can have a little bit more fun with that.
In there, and it's even at 1.
Like I said, the
He
location
hung him one
changes.
right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must
Oh.
have been looking for something else.
A dive,
That would've made a
he
hell of a
can't
play.
hang on. And
Nice
he
try
won't
over there.
risk
That would've
the
been a
lone
hell of a
throw
play.
across. He'll hang on to it.
All
It's
right,
an
got one
infield
out.
single.
The left fielder, number
Here's
8.
Justin Upton now. He's one. ball game.
Fucking thing.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely.
For some reason, tutorial got turned back on, and I don't know why. But it's really irritating.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed
Almost
too
forgot.
low, apparently.
Short in motion. Almost threw
Ready
that
with the 1-0
way
pitch.
late. Probably would have screwed us.
In
Damn.
there, a base hit.
Pitching
And
with
that
runners
runner
on
will
sucks.
go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but a multi-hit game. Maybe this is
Might be about time to think about getting me out of here.
Miguel Cabrera is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this one's in
Nice
the dirt.
block for once
Runners
back
will
there,
stay
you
put.
sack of
However,
shit.
the count evens at 1. Now a swing and a fly ball.
Get foul.
And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
This is the situation right now.
You know, he's one of their guys
He's
they
a little
rely
early
on
on
to
there.
get their offense
I'm
going.
gonna go
They
this.
need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Castillo's after it. He gets there to put it away, but the
Tag
runner
there.
tags and breaks for 3rd.
Bring it in.
And he'll take
Bring
those
it in.
extra
2 outs.
90 feet, so put runners
2
at
outs.
the corners now with 2 gone
JD
in the
Martinez
inning.
at the plate.
Here's
little
JD
nervous now.
Martinez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning
Runner
number
at 3rd,
6.
man. If I wild pitch this,
0-1.
it's only 1 run, but still.
The 1-0 delivery.
Oh, that's the
And
worst
he
feeling.
won't bite at that one either.
All
It's 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Oh, man,
Knuckle
he
down.
took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his
What a
guys
great
on the
pitch.
board with one swing.
Over
Find
at
his
the
own.
knees, and that's the 2nd
Strike him
strike.
out.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2.
Where was that?
Like,
Okay. Okay.
And he will
Thank you.
strike him
Because the
out.
other pitch,
10
the last
now in
pitch
the
was the
ball game,
strikeout
and
pitch.
The inning is over. Tigers
Fucking
strand
game.
a pair. They trail in this
Ooh,
one,
boy.
3-0.
Trying to piss me.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones.
That was a tough situation to pitch out of. I liked it. I'm probably going to get pulled from the game soon because they like to pull me in the 7th lately.
Hit
which is
hard on the
fine.
ground to second.
Oh!
He gets dirty, but he
Especially
can't
when it's a
make the
hit there.
play. It's a
I give
base
him another
hit.
hit. I give him another base runner right now. I have a
Well,
feeling
that's
they'll
good
just
hitting.
they might yank
Oh,
me
no,
right
you
now.
want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him.
Surprise.
Nice swing.
The third baseman,
He's set.
number
Here
9.
it comes.
Nick
And this one gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. The 1-0 delivery. Hit to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2
I think I'm
runners
coming out
on.
of
This
the
may
game
be
now.
their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Martin Prado now as the sinker to
Oh,
him
awful lot of
finds the
faith in you
zone
right
for
now.
strike 1. No hits to this point. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Just got a piece to the right side. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. Ready with the 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd
Come on,
punch
boys.
out of the game. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral
motion,
this
man.
quickly as
The
the
short
runners hold
freaking
on.
motion.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And the changeup is way low
Trying to
that
stretch.
time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This is what's frustrating at times. You know, he's got a big lead, got 4-run lead, and then he comes out and doesn't throw strikes. Look, this thing can
Don't give a
evaporate
shutout
real
now.
quick
Come
if he
on.
doesn't throw strikes.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for
Ooh.
something to drive.
Ooh,
I
I'll
don't think
take
you
that.
can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great.
Key to being dominant on the mound. but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Let's get serious now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, James
Bases are
McCann.
juiced.
He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though
Stop
that
hooking
would be
your
the
thumb.
best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that
Low guy
line moving.
plate.
A knee-high
tailor-made
sinker,
double
tough
play
pitch,
situation.
strike 1.
Let's do it.
And
Of course he
this
gets
is
it in the air.
fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now another 2-2. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Moving.
Ray Franco, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle.
Fuck!
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
About fucking time.
Vizcaíno was called upon
Jesus
to pitch,
Christ,
really
you
needing that double
fucking
play.
joke.
Bases are
I'm
loaded
on
here
86
with
pitches
only
another
one
game
man
ago with a fucking shutout. I just strike a guy out and you come take me out of the game. But right here, I'm struggling. I let a fucking bases loaded situation get up, and you finally take me out after I walk in a goddamn run. You motherfucker.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save.
Dude, I'm glad I got the win, man. But dude, you gotta come in
And tonight's
with
comes
a
to an
reliever
end.
sooner than
6-3 the final.
when you see me
Damien
struggling.
Michael gets his
My
league
confidence
leading.
had dipped. My little yellow bar had shrunk. Fuck, dude. Bad managing. Must be related to Mike Matheny. Anyway. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been another edition of MLB the Show 17 with your host Shellraiser44. Thank you guys for stopping by, everybody that did. I saw a few people pop in and out of chat. Baseball 10U. Definitely fun having you in, talking to you just a little bit. Looks like you popped out after a couple minutes, but hey, at least you got active, so that's cool. No new followers today. Nothing new to report on the events, but definitely if you're watching this back as a VOD and you're interested in seeing me live and interested in interacting with me live, I like to talk to my people in chat, then definitely follow, set up notifications, and see when I go live. I'll be playing this. I'll be playing Call of Duty World War II. I'll be playing pretty much anything I feel like playing at the time. So yeah, swing on by, everybody, and thank you again for those of you that did stop by, and we will see you next time.